Alright, shalom, brothers. I'm going to start off by giving all glory, honor, and praises to the Most High and His only begotten Son. Double honors to the elders, and respects to the brothers out there doing this work. Alright? Wake up 12 tribes of Israel, so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes. Before I walk off the list, I want to say death and destruction to this wicked kingdom, death and destruction to two-thirds, and death and destruction to the heathens. So Judah, the head tribe, Negroes, so-called Negroes, are African Americans. Benjamin, baby Benjamin, West Indies to Jamaica, West Indies, Jamaica to Belize. Levi, Haitians. Simeon, Dominican Republic. Zebulun, Guatemala to Panama. Ephraim, Puerto Rico, Puerto Ricans. Manasseh, Cubans, North American Indians. Gad, Reuben, Seminole Indians. Naphtali, Argentina and Chile. Asher, Colombia to Uruguay. Issachar, so-called Mexican. And notice that of the whole list, there was no so-called other nations or other people listed. These are the 12 tribes of Israel, the bulk of them. Yeah, brothers say it every now and then. There's little remnants scattered all different places. Brother to touch on that, if a brother might come up and that brother might be from Ireland, a brother might say quite possibly you might be, because they were there, the Moors. So brothers ain't really hiding that. Brothers ain't straying away from that. But if a brother asks, a brother will tell him straight up, But this is Numbers 23, verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob. Neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath God wrought? So ain't no enchantment against Jacob, man. Ain't no enchantment, ain't no witchcraft, none of that stuff against the children of Israel. If anything, man, and you going off and somebody works some type of witchcraft on your ass, and it's really and truly, man, they pray to a false idol. That's, if you really check it out, it goes back to Satan. Satan is going to ask permission from the Most High, most likely. And if you was being wicked, most likely it's the Most High that's doing you dirty, man. If you was being wicked, adulterous, and all type of other stuff, man, knowingly too, and just didn't care. But he's supposed to, ain't no enchantments against Jacob, man. Because guess what, man? It says, what according this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath God wrought? Because the Most High brought that down, man. No amount of praying from these other nations can keep our people down, man. All those times when those nations came up against us, like now, so-called white man Esau, the Most High allowed that, man. There's scriptures going into that. The Most High allowed that. Roughly paraphrasing, the so-called white man is our whipping stick, man. The Most High used him as our whipping stick because our forefathers transgressed the laws, man. But other than that, man, it's what has God wrought, because the Most High did that, man. He brought that against the children of Israel. Not no witch, man. Not no freaking, what you call it, man. What was those people? Tarot card readers or whatever, man. Psalms 44 verse 1. We have heard with our ears, O God, our fathers have told us what work thou didst in their days, in the times of old, how thou didst drive out the heathen with thy hand, and plantedst them, how thou didst afflict the people and cast them out. For they got not the land in possession by their own sword, neither did their own arm save them, but thy right hand and thine arm, and the light of thy countenance, because thou hadeth a favor unto them. Okay? So, we ain't, our people, bringing it back around in a circle, our people, they, no amount of witchcraft, no amount of witchcraft would have given them everything that the Most High gave them. The Most High delivered these nations into their hands. And all that stuff, man. They didn't do it by themselves, man. They didn't do it with their own hands. The Most High fought for them. They went out in the battle, man, killed a lot of people. It would, if you were watching, it would seem like it was them, but I bet you if you had spiritual eyes, man, you probably see the Spirit working with them. It's the Most High that did it, man. Right? The Most High controls everything. But let me just run it. Let me just drop a scripture in this to prove that the Most High controls everything. For any, brothers that might be saying, what? Like the so-called Pope want to talk about that God is not a magician or something like that. They're always trying to downplay the power of the Most High. But they'll see, man. False prophet ass nigga. Isaiah 45 verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So the Most High do all those things, man. The Lord, man. The Lord do all those things, man. Not the Pope. Not the Jesuits. Not the Illuminati. The Most High do all those things. Okay? If the Most High wanted to stop this whole thing now and say, and say we ain't gonna go any further with it. It ends here. Illuminati, tell the Illuminati pack up their things, and take a break or something, man. They have to do that. If they trying to go through with a plan, and it's not on the Most High's time, they have to stop. But the Most High will break that up, man. Just proving that they don't control nothing, man. Right, but with that, man, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to the Most High and His only begotten Son. Double honor to the elders and respect to the brothers out there doing this work. Shalom.